I'll throw it from the Mott and Bailey into the moat.
We're not punching down on the Chinese. They're punching down on us, if anything.
You cannot do that.
But why not? If there's context, it ain't racist, all right? Now shut your mouth.
4 restraining orders later, I will stop running after people in the street.
It's like going for a wee with a condom on.
Oh, boys, it's getting worse.
Come on, ladies, what on fish? Stephen Bartlett, watch out. Come on, ladies,
Welcome back to the 3 Off the Tee pod, the golf podcast that doesn't take golf too seriously. I'm here again with the Gimme boys. How are we?
Very, very good. It's good to be back.
£1 fish.
Very, very good. £1 fish. Very, very cheap. I don't think we can do that, can we?
But it's going to go in the beginning bit.
I've just been doing some vocal warm-ups with £1 fish, for anyone who remembers that. Mm-hmm. Little viral phenomenon. And if you don't, probably sounds incredibly racist.
I mean, there's context. And if there's context, is it really racist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right, Tommy.
Yeah. Anyway, should we...
Tommy Gonzinson.
Words to live by there.
Oh.
If there's context, it ain't racist, all right? Now shut your mouth.
Oh, episode 4 is off to a flyer. Oh, should we go into what we've been getting up to this week?
Absolutely.
I might like to just congratulate you boys, or us, as a collective, for hitting combined 2,000 followers across all our platforms within a few weeks. And thank you guys for listening, because you the guys are actually listening and making that possible. Absolute smashing it over in the podcast game, aren't we, really?
Yeah. 1.2k on Instagram at the time of recording. That's Stephen Bartlett. Watch out.
We must be in the top 5 golf podcasts in the UK.
We're in the top 38.
Really?
Of
Golf podcasts.
We are currently number 38.
How bad is number 39?
There isn't one. Yeah, and we are well on our way to the Ryder Cup, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I think, we should reiterate our goal. We haven't actually reiterated that was our goal when we started the podcast, was to be at the Ryder Cup at Adair Manor in 2027 in some capacity. Are we closer to that goal than we were at the start? Arguably, yeah.
Well, I've got tickets.
He's bought tickets at the ballot.
I'm definitely closer.
He's a paying punter.
We can officially say that 3 Off the Tee pod is at Adair Manor.
Yeah.
In what capacity, we don't know quite yet, but we just know we're at least watching.
We are officially going to be the unofficial podcast of Adair Manor.
Yeah. And we can announce that officially.
Yeah, no, we are legally allowed to unofficially announce that now.
Okay. Speaking of things that happened this week, we had a funny DM, didn't we? And the person will not be named, saying, obviously you didn't speak about the Women's Open. And we had to reply and say, the Women's Open was actually the main topic of the episode. Thanks for listening. And this person came straight back with, yeah, that was a bit unnecessarily aggressive from me, sorry.
That shows that the clips on social may or may not be out of context from the whole episode, and therefore if you listen to the whole episode, you're probably going to get a bit more understanding. The big clip that's gone viral at the moment is me talking about handicap and saying that they've got no place in the game. Yeah. Well, this week I was at a Creator Cup. The winner came in with 51 points.
It's a joke.
I would have had to play 17 under par to win that tournament. So there was 3 different categories, 0 to 10, 11 to 24, 25 and above.
And then the cheat category, which is
and
where
then
they
the
actually
bandit category.
win. Yeah.
However, somebody in the 0 to 11 category scored 46 points. I actually came 3rd overall gross in a tournament of 72 people. I came 38th.
And what about the golf?
And in the golf, I came 38th as well.
You came 38th, and we're the 38th biggest golf pod in the UK.
So maybe it's right.
If anyone goes to a tournament and shoots over 50 Stableford points, just go home. You're a loser.
I think 40 points should win you a Stableford competition generally.
I've fixed the problem. The maximum points you can get is 40 points. You'll obviously see a whole host of people come in with 40 points. At that point, everyone goes to the nearest par 3 and does a nearest to the pin shootout, and you can see who's lying about their points.
Why don't you just do a playoff hole?
Bit of a lottery, though, isn't it? Because you might be striping it all day, think you've won it, gone, had a burger and a couple of pints, and then someone's like, can you do it closer to the pin? And you're like, well, my back's stiff.
Even better. The 20 people at this tournament that finished over 40 points should all have either a playoff hole or a close to the pin, so everyone can laugh at them for being bad or good at golf.
Or a wrestle to the death.
Or that. Yeah.
So basically scrap the handicap system, lizard fight.
I do think, though, we do need to reassess. Like, if you get like 51 plus points in a Stableford competition, the next competition you play, you've got to have a minimum of 5 strokes slashed off your handicap.
I think you should be banned from the next competition that you play. Having said this, the person who did win, she is a friend of the pod, and I really like her. So, like, the issue was,
She's our favourite cheat.
I hate that she won with 51 points.
I
but
don't even know who it was, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
it doesn't,
slagging
it
them
doesn't
off.
matter that she's.
It doesn't
a friend
matter.
of
I
the
didn't even know
I-
it was a woman. I wouldn't have probably said these horrible things if I had,
because he's an ally.
I hate
because I'm an ally.
I hate that she got 51 points. I love that she won. What have you guys been seeing?
We had quite a big viral video this week, didn't we? Based on a famous movie franchise. Master remembers.
Oh yeah. Actually, I was at a wedding this weekend. I was accosted with people that had seen the Gollum video, and obviously, as I had a few more drinks, I started doing more and more Gollum impressions as I became more and more desperate to make friends.
Well, let's hear it.
Guys, you want a drink? And they were like, "Sorry." I'm like, "Master likes to get a drink from the bar. I can get them. Master will buy them for you."
That Gollum video has gone surprisingly big. We seem to have hit a cross-section of Lord of the Rings and golf fans who never thought this day would come.
And we're currently doing the same thing with the HP7 fans.
That begins with H and ends in Harry Potter.
If you can guess what that is in the comments, 10 bonus points
Playing
for
a
you.
character that begins with D and ends in Obby.
But no, it was another phenomenal piece of content from you guys. And again, you just seem to be doubling your follower count every week. So congrats on that.
It's not particularly hard when it's as low as it was at the start.
Yeah.
It's getting more hard.
Started from a very, very low point. But yeah, cheers to
Cheers
that.
to that.
Just that.
Cheers to that.
Right, moving swiftly on to the world of golf. What's the best things you've seen in the world of golf, other than that last hole playoff in the Women's Open? That was class, wasn't it?
Yeah. Also, I was thinking, imagine getting to 3 ahead of third, getting into a playoff, and then losing it. Oh.
It just showed like the last day of a major, you see the impact of psychology and pressure on players. Like how often, I'd love to see a stat on how often the person who's leading by a stroke or two ends up actually winning it. When Rory finally won his Masters in 2025, didn't he double the first or something?
Yeah,
he went in with a lead and then just instantly threw it.
Oh my God.
He tried to bottle it.
And I was
Bryson
like,
was
oh
at him
my
as well, wasn't he? So statistically, the numbers suggest that roughly 55 to 60% of major leaders going into day 4 fail to win. So more than half.
Wow,
Quick maths.
that's insane. So basically, leading going into the last day of a major is actually statistically a disadvantage. But they talk about like the desire to chase being better than like the fear of losing your lead, don't they?
It's like being in a relationship, being single, isn't it?
Is it?
And I did have to stop chasing people when I was single.
4 restraining orders later, I will stop running after people in the street.
My girlfriend is listening, and I did not used to chase people. It was just for cardio, if nothing else. Can't motivate myself on a 5K if there's not something on a string. There's no carrot on a string.
Prize at the end of it.
This is
Something on a string.
So, since 1980, only about 43% of 54-hole leaders / co-leaders converted the lead into victory, meaning approximately 57% lost.
that is genuinely interesting though. Say in a fictional world, both of you are somehow fucking awesome professional golfers, and you are leading the Masters.
Sorry, as in we're sleeping with them.
Yes. Yeah. You're hanging out the back of Rory, going into the last day. On moving day Saturday, you are absolutely rollicking Rory.
It's move-in day for us with Rory.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, we're keeping that in.
No, genuinely, would you rather go into the final day of the Masters with a 2-shot lead or 2 shots off the lead?
Personally, I prefer to chase because I do think for me it means that you're going to be more.
Stupid thing to say. No.
If I miss this shot, I wasn't winning anyway. If you're laying up and like protecting that lead, it's just going to come back and bite you, isn't it? So I'd rather be like fighting for pins and really going for it because that's what golf's about. It's about getting birdies, not.
I'm going to go on the record and say I would take a 2-shot lead going into the final day of the Masters, and I think you're a moron if you don't take
You've
that.
got to be seriously thick to think it's a good idea to not have a 2-shot lead going into the last.
But actually, more than 50% of people don't win. So there's the more than 50%, and I'm the one winning. Arguably one of the biggest things to have happened in the world of golf this week. Let's let the man himself introduce what he did. Please can I introduce to you the 46th or 7th President of the United States, Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Thank you, Gonz. He's a terrible host. Look at what he's wearing. He's wearing Castore. Nobody wears that anymore. Quite frankly, it's the worst outfit I've ever seen. So obviously it was huge news. Trump won his 40th club championship, and he put a tweet up of his final winning shot, didn't he? Which actually had a bit of raz on it. It was,
It's a
it
good
was
shot.
a serious wedge shot. And he posted it with the following caption: "The winning shot in the Bedminster Club Championship. Thank you very much to all of those who participated. I won with a score of 70. And I'm so honored in that, unlike the rest of the field, I'm given very little time to practice. No practice time at all. I barely practice. Not like Sleepy Joe and those other cranks. Because I'm focused on many other things, like bombing Iran and stuff like that, I think. It's called talent, and I have it."
Congratulations to Donald Trump
Yeah.
on 40th club championship at his own course. Which, have anyone seen any conspiracy theories about him lying about his score or anything like that?
It's all fake news. People like to bring me down. They say I cheat. I don't cheat. I'm one of the greatest.
Like, it's been caught on camera. Like, how does this
It's
happen?
mental.
But you know his nickname at some of his golf clubs used to be Pele, because he was just known for kicking his ball into better lies. The thing is, though, yeah, we're playing tomorrow, aren't we? If you filmed every single one of our shots, we could make a 4-minute video of us looking like we're playing on the tour.
I'd say you get about 10 seconds.
4 minutes is a stretch.
Trump is the guy who rocks up to your event and shoots 51 Stableford Points and claims he's won.
Off a 4 handicap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's saying he shot 70.
I tell you what, I've just realised he's basically the Nick Faldo of presidents. You don't need to tell everyone how good you are. It's fine. If he'd won 2 major club championships, and they're nice golf courses, I'm sure, like, that would be impressive.
I mean, I would love to play at any of the Trump courses.
Yeah. Well, big friends of the Trump family.
I just want to say how much we respect Donald Trump,
Yeah.
and we would love to play the Ailsa course at the Turnberry.
Should we play the US national anthem now?
Yeah.
Oh, say, can't you see by the lights as they light?
And the rocket red flag.
You sound like Donald Trump.
Well done, Donald.
Okay,
Well
well,
done, Donald.
that's all our American
Yeah.
listeners gone.
I think 1, 2, 3.
4 more years.
Right, guys, so I think that's a perfect time to go into course court. Course is in session. We've got a couple debates today. First debate is, where do you stand on iron head covers? Ollie, I would like you, as the right honourable gentleman, to present your argument.
I have to say, if you've got iron head covers and you turn up to the golf course, you're an absolute gimp. It's like going for a wee with a condom on. Literally never seen a pro with an iron head cover, apart from Aaron Rye, who wears 2 gloves. So, honestly, I think they're an absolute disgrace.
Rob, anything to add?
No further questions, Your Honour.
That is it. That is put it to bed. Iron head covers have no place in the world of golf. If you have them, quit.
And stop listening to our podcast.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thanks for that debate. It was very healthy and balanced. Debate number 2. The question is, how long should a gimme be? I will pass this to my right honourable gentleman, Rob, on my left, to present your argument.
Honestly, I think, forget how long should a gimme be. I don't see the place of gimmies in golf unless you're playing match play golf. It completely defeats the object. It's like saying, oh, I've just put a ball across the 6-yard box, you're about to tap it in, start the game, you can have the goal. You might as well, because you would have finished that, definitely. Completely stupid. I cannot see a valid argument otherwise.
We'll pass this over to Ollie. Please present your opening argument if it's against that.
I would like to point out that the right honourable gentleman is one half of a golf group called Gimme Gimme.
I meant to be impartial, but I was going to say it.
I heavily contest the name.
We're actually in legal disputes over a name change at the moment. It's going to the courts, is very nasty, and there's a real judge, not some gimp in a wig. I would say that stance we've just heard from the right honourable gentleman is a bit of a bar humbug stance. I am in favour of gimmies, obviously, as a bang average putter from 3 feet and under. I think it's important to say that it's based on the context of the game. Like, if I'm in a serious game or a competition, I understand, see every ball in, no gimmies, fine. If I'm just having a fun round with you lads, we're shooting some content, we're playing a casual round, I think 3 feet and under. In fact, the old adage of the length of your putter for a gimme, I think that's pretty good. I think up to the base of the handle, I think that's your gimme range.
What about Adam Scott's putter?
One of those chest putters. I think if you bring one of them and you play with them for the round, you deserve longer gimmies because you're a loser. No,
Let's keep it relevant,
no.
please. Let's keep it relevant.
If I ever play with an amateur golfer who's got one of those chest putters, by the way, I will throw it in the river.
What happens if you're not playing near a river?
I'll chuck it in whatever body of water I can.
Why are you playing golf in a medieval encampment?
I'll throw it from the Mott and Bailey into the moat. I will launch it like a spear from the turret.
Can I give you a small stat to continue the argument? The percentage of made putts for a professional inside of 3 feet is 99%. The percentage of made putts for an amateur golfer inside of 3 feet is 90%.
The metal of the putter should be the diameter of a gimme.
The diameter, the distance around it.
That is a tiny, tiny gimme, basically rolling in the hole, isn't it? Are you trying to use long words, Olly? You got them wrong. Daddy got words wrong.
Mummy not going to like this. Mummy going to be very mad.
I have actually recently switched to the claw, though, and so I won't miss 3-footers.
Have you actually? Should gimmies be given to specific golfers? So therefore, if you're using the claw, do you not get a gimme because you're using the claw?
And you're a gimme.
If you're a handicap of 6 and below, do you get better gimmies because you're a better handicap? They're the kind of debates I think the court would like to see.
Yeah, I do think that the length of gimme does slightly depend on the player, because I just go back to my point. If it's a friendly game, we're all there to have a laugh. Just let them have it, because sometimes they need that for a point on Stableford, and I'm like, just take it, mate.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. Do you want to give your closing statement, Rob?
In what other sport do you just get given the goal or given the basket or given the conversion? Doesn't make sense. It's literally stupid.
I'd like to close this debate and make a judgment myself. As a 2-handicap golfer,
Had to get that in.
Constantly
It's not even
reminding us.
relevant. He's doing Superdrug earlier, buying some fucking aspirin. As a 2-handicap golfer, it can be a headache when my scorecard gets out of control. Therefore, I require some aspirin.
As a 2-handicap golfer, I'd just like to know, do these crisps come with the meal deal here?
hey, in my court, I can say what I want. I can use gimmies to my advantage to play in the head of players. For example, Olly, you are a massive head loss player. If I didn't give you a 2-foot putt on the 16th hole and you missed it, I've won the match.
Yeah, I would melt.
Exactly. To speed up play, to make it friendly, I'm actually going to err on the side of giving gimmies inside of the metal.
You're going to err on the side of?
Is that what it is?
Are you going to err on it or ear on it?
I'm going to err on the side of this, and I might nose on the side of that next time. Who knows? I'll lips on the side of something else.
So I'm foreheading on the side of giving gimmies as long as it is within the metal of the putter. Moving on to Confession from the Woods. And I think a good place to start is what we teased in episode 1 and 2. And that is Olly with his little confession that he has. I think he's willing to share. Are you willing to share?
No, I think we can move on very quickly.
Just share it.
I'm not telling that story, mate. It's just...
It's so good.
It's so
good.
I'll be booted off the podcast. I won't exist anymore as a...
We have space for one more.
You can get someone with hair on.
What would it take for you to share it?
If our podcast page on Instagram gets to 100k followers, I'll tell the story.
100k is a joke.
Mental.
That's a joke.
I like 2k.
Okay, 2K.
Okay.
We'll get out of him next week. Come on.
Move on.
Right, okay, fine. We're moving on.
I've played golf with my son since he was 4. He's now 11. Naturally, I've been able to beat him pretty comfortably until now, and we play golf. Last week, we came to the 18th hole and we were level. I holed my putt for par from 8 foot. He had a 3-foot putt that we would normally give each other.
Oh.
I made him putt out, he missed it and cried.
Oh.
I feel pretty awful,
Little gimp.
and my wife wasn't happy. Did I do the right thing?
Oh, that's so tricky. I'm definitely on the side of don't give each other gimmies, and then you don't get these problems.
I think if you're 11 and you cry for missing a 3-footer, you're probably a little bit of a soft little baby, aren't you?
I actually blame the parents because it's your son who's crying for not giving a gimme.
But I don't think he's crying for not getting the gimme. I think he's crying because he missed the putt.
But he seems like the kind of kid that isn't given something and he's thrown a strop for it.
I don't think he's being spoiled. I think he's crying through disappointment in himself.
Yeah, he's upset with himself. He's not upset with not being given the gimme, I think.
Either way, if he's crying, he's a little baby.
I've got an identical twin and a dad that would never let us win like without our own merit. You didn't have Tiger Woods watching his dad hitting balls in his garage being like, well, if you just get given things in life, son, you'll be fine.
And how is your therapy going?
I'm really struggling. To our next sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp, if you are looking to sponsor podcasts, you've really helped me in many ways. and deal with my daddy issues. Sorry, Dad, if you are. I know he's listening, so I don't have any daddy issues.
Shout out, Mr. Gonsalves.
Anyway, yeah, I just think you've got to win in your own merit as a kid. If you give it, like, if your kid's crying because he can't beat you, then are you going to go play him again? No, you don't want to play with crybabies.
It's a difficult lesson that unfortunately we all need to learn at some point. My only counter could be if you said, have that and we'll halve it today. Well done. Next time maybe you win it. Because he's just holding 8-footer, which is huge. That's so clutch for a dad. Like, you're never going to beat me, son. I'll beat you every week, son.
I feel pretty awful and my wife wasn't happy. Why does the wife care?
I think
She wouldn't get it. She'll be team kid, not team sport.
Okay, so I would say that it's quite accurate. I think just because she's the wife does not mean she doesn't get it.
No.
But I think because she's on the kid's crying side,
Exactly.
it means she does not understand that actually it's just the fact that he hasn't beaten his dad.
In this instance alone, it's the mum that doesn't get it.
I think it's bad collective parenting, though. She's also facilitating a little soft baby of a kid because my mum would slaughter me if I was crying over this sort of shit. If I'd have cried over something like that at 11, my mum would be like, you need to grow up. That's honestly pathetic. And now I'm hard as nails.
And what about your strength and emotion?
And why are you like that right now?
My final assessment is if you're crying over missing a putt at 11, you do need to start growing up a bit.
I don't think you should be at all hard on yourself. I think you should start looking at how you're parenting and how to raise a child that doesn't expect to win things. But yeah, thanks for sending those in. Like I said last week, we've really enjoyed seeing some of these. I would love to hear some voice notes. So if you have got voice notes of confessions you just want to get off your chest, send them to us on Instagram.
Follow 3 Off the Tee Pod on Instagram. Send us a DM with your confession from the woods. We would love to read and dissect it.
Moving on to our fantasy golf league, and it's another horror show for me where I've yet again come last with Lydia Ko. Olly clearly adorning the green jacket again. He kept his lead.
For our listeners, I am still in the green jacket. I don't see myself getting rid of it. I like it.
Well, Olly had Charlie Hull.
Charlie Hull came tied in 6th, which gets you 3 points,
3
I think.
points.
Big up, Charlie.
Which takes you onto a nice round total of 13 points. You're pretty far ahead. I had Gino Thitikal, who came T4 on -2, which gives me a nice 5-point haul for this week.
Nice.
Which takes me on to 8 points. And languishing deep at the depths of our sweepstake at the moment is Gonz over here. Who did you have?
I had Lydia Ko. I know I'm losing, and this is because I'm losing. I want to bring in new rules. If you are losing, I think you should be able to pick who you want to win.
He's asking for gimmies now.
Yeah, I am.
He's asking for gimmies in this league.
I think
on
that's a
that.
great idea. If you're bottom of the standings, you get to choose your golfer for next week.
What do you think? It's got to be unanimous.
I think it's hard for me to concede these little bitch tactics when I'm sitting top of the castle, king of castle, king of castle. But fine, I'll
Okay.
throw you a little bone, you pathetic worm.
Also, please leave a comment or something on what do you think the forfeit should be for the loser.
And onto our bet builder. So we had Lottie Woad top 30, Mimi Rhodes top 10, and the winning score better than -11.5. Lottie Woad came tied 6 at -1, so well done, Lottie. She's going to be an absolute mega star.
She's on the road to greatness.
I like her a Lottie. Mimi Rhodes top 10, didn't happen.
She's on the roads to nowhere.
She's a Mimi bit worse than Lottie Woad.
King hell.
Winning score better than 11.5, -11.5 didn't happen. Winning score was -5. So 1 out of 3 legs landed. That's us £45 down in total over the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 bets, 3 losses. We're going to have a big one coming soon, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
But we march on to the Wyndham Classic this weekend, and you're in desperate need of a win.
Because of new rules, it means that I get to pick my winner. I am picking somewhat of an outsider, but actually a really good player, Koiven. I'm
Yeah.
picking Jackson Koiven to win, so that's going to be my bet for the thing.
So, you know, Jackson Koiven is actually 70th in the rankings right now, and it's the top 70 that qualify for the FedEx. So he is right on the brink, even though he won the 3M literally 2 weeks ago. A couple of other players right on the brink are Keegan Bradley, very close. He's
Capitan.
I think he's 73rd. And then Jason Day's another big one, who's 75th. So they all need big weeks to make it to the big showing at the end. And coincidentally, Olly has drawn none other than Keegan Bradley.
Okay. Ryder Cup losing captain. He's pathetic.
Never wins club championship.
And he said he wouldn't unpack that bag until he won the Ryder Cup again. And he still hasn't unpacked that bag.
This is so mental. I've picked none other than Iron Head covers himself, Aaron Rye.
Oh my
Okay.
lord. Pissing with a Johnny.
We've got Jackson Coyven for me, we've
Yep.
got Keegan Bradley, and we've got Aaron Rye. So yeah, as always, we do a bet builder. So far, we've come in with absolutely nothing. So I think we should be a bit more open-minded as to what we do, try and win a little bit of money back, because we have to pay for the podcast, we have to pay for everything until we get a sponsor.
We're at the point now where we need a sponsor on this segment, really, and get a big shout out on the 38th biggest podcast in the golfing world.
I did actually see a few comments on our women's video saying, oh, it's so nice to not see Unibet plastered on everything. However, my comment reply was, it's only because they haven't reached out yet. So if Unibet, you are listening,
I love Unibet.
we're available. There's a space here. I'm going to go straight in with Scotty Scheffler to finish within the top 10.
I will go with Tommy Fleetwood top 20.
Scheffler and Fleetwood aren't playing.
Why?
Right, I
Tez?
can't even bet properly because we clearly don't know who's playing. I'm going to go with Cam Young to finish top 10. I know he's playing.
I'm going to go with Hideki Matsuyama to finish in the top 20.
Okay.
And I will stick with my winning score 19 under or better.
Do you actually want to see a tournament where they're 28 odd under par?
Not really. I loved that US Open where only the eventual winner was under par. They were all just gritting it down trying to make pars.
Do you reckon it's fun for them?
I don't care if it's fun for them. I want it to be good for me.
All I want is for them to have fun when they're out there doing it, okay? I'm like the Confessions from the Woods mum. Grow up. Okay, so we're looking at about 6 to 7 to 1.
Wait.
We're looking at about 6 to 7 to 1. Yeah, about 100 quid return if we put 15 quid on.
Lord knows we need it.
He does. And he definitely has that path for us from our last podcast. But yeah, I think that signs us out for another episode. So thanks, guys, for joining. Thanks, everyone online. And fun!